Many TOEFL students struggle to get a high score in TOEFL speaking because they don't know how to show the examiners that their English is advanced. If you want to score 26 or higher on the speaking test, this video is for you. I'll share 10 powerful tips you must know to boost your score. If you are going to take your TOEFL soon, check out my TOEFL materials. There, I teach you everything you need to score high. I show you step by step how to give high-scoring answers, and of course, we do many practice tests together, so you will feel confident about your test. You can find the link in the description. And now, let's get started. Tip number 1 is understand the scoring criteria. To score high on the TOEFL speaking test, you need to know exactly what the examiners are looking for. The speaking test is scored on 4 key areas: delivery, language use, topic development, and general description. Each of these components contributes to your overall score, so you need to excel in all areas to score 26 or higher. Let's quickly take a look at what the scoring criteria mean. Delivery refers to how clear your speech is, your pronunciation and intonation. Language use examines your vocabulary and grammar. Topic development evaluates how well you addressed the question and organized your ideas. And general description assesses your overall ability to communicate effectively in English. Let's look at a sample response for a Task 1 question that would receive a high score. Do you agree or disagree with the following statement? Students should participate in extracurricular activities during their college years. I definitely believe that students should participate in extracurricular activities during college. First and foremost, these activities provide valuable skills that complement academic learning. For instance, when I joined the debate club, I developed critical thinking and public speaking abilities that have been incredibly useful in my classes. Additionally, extracurricular activities help students build meaningful connections with peers who share similar interests. These relationships can lead to lifelong friendships and even professional networking opportunities after graduation. This response demonstrates clear delivery, varied vocabulary, complex grammar structures, and well-organized ideas that directly address the prompt. My next tip is to manage your time well. Each TOEFL speaking task has specific preparation and response time limits. For example, for Task 1, you have 15 seconds to prepare and 45 seconds to speak. That's not much time. Therefore, you must be well prepared to be able to cope with the time limit. For example, in Task 1, when you hear the question, immediately decide your position and think of 2 clear reasons to support it. Don't waste time with an elaborate introduction. Get straight to the point. Let's see what a 45-second response to a Task 1 question looks like. Pay close attention so you understand how long your response needs to be to fit within 45 seconds. I would prefer to live in a large city rather than a small town. The main reason is the abundance of professional opportunities available in urban areas. Large cities have diverse industries and companies that can advance my career growth significantly. Another important factor is the cultural diversity. Living in a city exposes me to people from different backgrounds, various cuisines, and a wide range of cultural events that broaden my perspective and enrich my daily life. For these reasons, the benefits of urban living clearly outweigh those of small-town life for me. This answer quickly states a position, provides 2 clear reasons with specific details, and a conclusion, all within the 45-second limit. Tip number 3 is use advanced vocabulary. This is super important. Using varied, precise vocabulary demonstrates your language proficiency and boosts your score in the language use category. However, be careful not to use advanced words incorrectly, because this can actually lower your score. When preparing, focus on academic vocabulary that's relevant to common TOEFL topics like education, technology, environment, and business. Also, learn transition words and phrases to connect your ideas smoothly. Here's an example of how transition words enhance your response. Let's first look at an example without transition words. Students should take notes during lectures. Note-taking helps remember important information. Students can review the notes later. They can use notes to prepare for exams. Note-taking keeps students focused in class. Students who take notes get better grades. Now compare it with this example using transition words. Students should take notes during lectures. First of all, note-taking helps remember important information. Additionally, students can review the notes later. As a result, they can use notes to prepare for exams. Furthermore, note-taking keeps students focused in class. Therefore, students who take notes generally get better grades. Notice how the second example uses transition words like first of all, additionally, as a result, furthermore, and therefore to connect ideas and show the relationships between concepts. These transitions make the response flow more smoothly and sound more coherent. This is crucial if you want a score of 26 or higher. An easy way to ensure that you use lots of transitions and advanced vocabulary is using templates. Templates are amazing because they help you deliver high-scoring answers. They give you sentence starters, which include advanced vocabulary and grammar. To get all the templates you need, click on the link below and check out my TOEFL materials. You can find all TOEFL templates there. Tip number 4 is use a clear structure. Each TOEFL speaking task requires a specific structure for a high-scoring response. Having a clear organizational framework helps you deliver a coherent answer under time pressure and ensures you include all necessary information. For example, for task 2, which is called the campus announcement, follow this format. Briefly summarize the announcement, state the student's opinion, explain the student's first reason, then cover the second reason and conclude. Let's look at how this structure works in a task 2 response. The university is planning to replace the student cafeteria with a food court that will offer more food options and extended hours. The male student disagrees with this plan. His first concern relates to the increased food prices mentioned in the announcement. He explains that many students are already on tight budgets, and higher prices would make eating on campus unaffordable. His second point addresses the extended hours. He argues that while longer hours sound beneficial, they would require hiring additional staff, which would further drive up costs for students. He believes the current cafeteria should be renovated instead. This response clearly summarizes the announcement, states the student's position, explains both reasons, and states a conclusion. Next, take effective notes. In the TOEFL speaking test, you'll need to listen to conversations or lectures and take notes on key information. Good note-taking is crucial for accurately summarizing what you've heard. When taking notes, focus on capturing main ideas, key points, and specific examples, not every word. Use abbreviations and symbols. To learn how to take effective notes in TOEFL speaking, check out my video about that. In this video, you'll learn note-taking strategies for all speaking tasks. The link is in the description. My next tip is to focus on being easily understood. This is crucial for achieving a score of 26 or above. The TOEFL examiners don't expect perfect pronunciation or a native-like accent. They just need to understand you easily. Having an accent is completely fine, as long as your speech is clear. Here are 3 simple things to focus on. Speak at a moderate pace, not too fast, not too slow. Pronounce key content words clearly. Put stress on the right syllables in longer words. You don't need perfect pronunciation to get a high score. You just need to be clear. Tip number 7 is use natural intonation and rhythm. Monotone speaking can make you sound robotic and makes it difficult for the TOEFL examiners to follow your ideas. Natural intonation and rhythm make your response more engaging and demonstrate your comfort with English. To vary your intonation, emphasize important points. Use rising intonation for questions and slight pauses between main ideas. Let's see how intonation and rhythm improves your answer. I prefer studying at the library rather than at home. The main reason is that the library provides a quiet environment with fewer distractions. At home, I'm often tempted to watch TV or take a nap, which affects my productivity. The capitalized words receive slightly more emphasis, which guides the listener to the key points of the response. This natural variation in speech makes your answer more engaging and easier to follow than speaking in a monotone voice. Tip number 8 is paraphrase effectively. Paraphrasing is crucial for a score of 26+. You must demonstrate to the TOEFL examiners that you have a broad range of vocabulary. In particular, for speaking tasks 2, 3, and 4, you'll need to report information from readings and lectures. Simply repeating the exact words you heard or read doesn't demonstrate your language skills. Effective paraphrasing shows that you understand the content and can express it in your own words. To paraphrase effectively, use synonyms for key terms when appropriate, change sentence structures, and reorganize information while maintaining the same meaning. Let's see how paraphrasing can improve your response. The reading says, photosynthesis is the process by which plants convert light energy into chemical energy to fuel their activities. Here is a response that paraphrases effectively. According to the reading, plants use a biological mechanism called photosynthesis to transform energy from sunlight into stored chemical energy that they can utilize for various functions. Notice how the response uses synonyms. It uses mechanism instead of process, transform for convert, and utilize for fuel. Additionally, it reorganizes the sentence structure, but maintains the original meaning. This demonstrates your ability to process and reformulate information, which will help you increase your score. Next, use specific details and examples. Vague general statements don't demonstrate your ability to communicate effectively in English. Including specific details and concrete examples shows that you fully understood the material and can elaborate on ideas properly. For instance, for task 1, provide personal examples to support your opinion. For tasks 2, 3, and 4, include specific details from the reading and listening passages to show that you understand and are able to recall the content. Finally, tip number 10 is record and time yourself. An effective way to improve your TOEFL speaking score is through regular recording practice with strict timing. Many test takers think they're speaking for the full time allowed, only to discover they're finishing too early or running out of time. Here's how to practice effectively. Record yourself responding to practice questions and time yourself when recording. Then listen to your recordings and evaluate your response. Pay attention to timing issues, unclear pronunciation, or repetition. This way, you'll get a feel for what the test will be like, become more familiar with it, and feel more confident. That's it. That's 10 powerful tips to score 26+ on the TOEFL speaking test. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon so you're notified when the next video comes out. Also, share this video with your friends so they can improve their TOEFL score too. See you in the next video!